Hello there, beautiful beings, and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be my deck review and full flip through of the Mystical Journey Oracle Embrace Your True Path, a deck by Tennessee Carpenter. This deck is by Rockpool and it is part of my mid-year haul, and I just can't wait. I'm so excited to really go through this deck in length with you guys. So in the back it says, deep within your subconscious lies the answers to life's challenging questions. This deck is designed to bring this knowledge into your conscious mind to be used as a healing guide to overcome internal and external conflict and embrace your true path. And then here you have several images of the cards, and this deck includes 36 cards and of course the guidebook. So the paintings are by Tennessee Carpenter, and she's known as the artist visionary art by Messiah. Okay. She carries themes of spiritualism, mysticism, and inner awareness. Well, at least her art does. Okay. If you're just here for the flip through, please go ahead and have a look at the timestamp in my description box, because I go through everything from the guidebook, from the packaging, just so that I tick all boxes. All right, so okay, the packaging of this one is really, really bomb. Like really, it's super amazing. When I was filming my unboxing, I just couldn't contain myself because it really was amazing, really, and it still is. So I'm trying to recall which deck reminds me of the feel of this. If you have the Star Seeker Tarot, it has the same feel. The box, at least, it has that velvety matte feel, but not the sticky kind, which is really amazing. I mean, if Rockpool can do that to their box, it's just, what's preventing the other companies from doing that the same, right? So similar with my other Rockpool decks, they do have this sigil thing, this, I don't know, like sacred geometry, I think, or at least an attempt at it. I love the colors. I love that it's mint, and it's just so refreshing. Onto the guidebook. Amazingly, this also has the same buttery feel, rose petal feel, and it's just really a feast for the touch. It's amazing. Now, as I mentioned, I go through everything in my reviews, so we're going to have a look at the guidebooks. One thing that I noticed with Rockpool decks is that they're pretty awesome in the sense that they put in little art details, putting in extra effort in their guidebooks as well, and I think it's so astonishing that they're able to do that. So this deck was released in, it doesn't say the month, but in this year, 2022. And as you can see, you have gradient colors here, which is reminiscent of the box and the cards, and I think it's just amazing. It is full colored, and it says here, this oracle deck is dedicated to Andrew, my family, and to you. Nice. I love it. I love the colors. Oh gosh, Okay. So we have the table of contents, which is good. We have the number of the, let's see, do they have the numbers? Yes, they do have numbers on the actual cards, and this is not alphabetically arranged. So you have to have a look at the pages on the right side to go to the descriptions. All right, so you have introduction, blessing your deck, which is basically the instructions on how you consecrate your deck, how you bond with your deck. So each and every one of us, we can really come up with our own way of blessing the deck, connecting with the deck. So it's up to you if you want to use the creator's methods. And then here you have instructions on how to use the cards, ask a question, shuffle the cards, and then read the meanings. Ooh, this is a nice card. Okay, and then trust. Trust, I think, is more than anything else, like also integrity when reading your cards, to trust that even if you feel like the card's initial meaning is not good for you, or you don't like it, you just have to read through it and try to understand what spirit is trying to convey, and that way you'll actually get the message that you need to read or to hear, even though you might feel like this is not a good card. So just a little bit of a piece of my mind. And you have mystical card for the day layout, mystical month layout, and then mystical journey layout. So this is basically your spreads. And then, ooh, that's nice. It's time to begin your journey. And then on to the cards. We're not going to go through all of the pages, obviously, but I just want to give you like an example of how it looks like. So you would have like the full, not full, but a representation of the card. It is in full color. It occupies, maybe half of the page. And then you have the number here, some sacred geometry, I guess, or sigils, and then the title of the card, meaning if you use it in divination. And what's fancy with rock pool decks is they also provide action. So, things that you can work on, things that you can do, after reading the card or getting the message. So this is also cool if you do daily pulls or you do journaling. So I think that's pretty awesome. And then towards the back, you have about the author and the illustrator and her contact information. And that's about it. That's your rock pool guidebook. I'm going to put this here while we go through the cards. Oh, and by the way, rock pool, they do send out this invitation to go to their app. Okay, I'm going to close this one right now so we can have a look at the cards. This deck surprised me. I don't even know, or maybe I don't remember that this one has like holographic edging. But man, this is just so gorgeous. I'm blown away. I think the first rock pool deck that I have that has any beautiful edging is the alright, took me a while, but the first one is the Elemental Oracle. This is by Stacy DeMarco, and this one also has amazing packaging, as you can see, fully holographic. Oh, okay, no, okay, it's not holographic, but it does have silver edging, which I think is really fancy. But yeah, okay, good to be reminded. I haven't used that deck in a while. So this one has holographic edging. I think it's beautiful. I don't know, I'm a magpie like I said, and I do enjoy shiny things. Now on to the cards. Cardstock, I'm pulling the other deck just so that we can compare. Cardstock, yeah, it's no. It doesn't have the rose velvet matte feel, but the deck is actually matte. I kept saying that this is not a matte deck. It is. It has some glare, but it is matte. When I was doing the unboxing, I kind of like got confused, and instead of saying matte, rose petal matte, or like the box, I kept saying this is not matte. Correction, it is matte. This is a glossy deck. Well, not hyper gloss, but it is glossy, and it is thinner than this one. So this one has a better cardstock than the Elemental Oracle, but they're all beautiful just the same. I think my other rock pool deck that has pretty edging is the Astral Moms, the crystal one, and they do have the same size cards, which is also the same size as Hay House cards, Hay House Oracle cards. If you are keen to know, okay, fine, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one for you guys, because what I'm doing here is I'm providing information for people who, would like to research more about the decks that they're buying before they actually go off and purchase them. So, and providing comparison with the sizes is, part of what I do. So it is, oh, okay, well, it's a hairline bigger, but it is, almost the same size as a Hay House deck. Alright, now we move on to your favorite part, the flip through, and I'm going to put on some music so you won't hear my oohs and ahs. Wow. That was absolutely mind blowing. The images are just so deep. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I don't know if it was just really intense for me looking at the cards. It's just, I don't know. There's a lot. There's a strong energy coming from the cards. You can feel it. It's palpable. But one thing that I noticed is that some of the images remind me of. I think his name is Mario Duguay, and his artworks are featured in the Lightworkers Oracle. Some of the cards remind me of his art style, which is, he's a pretty good artist. I think it's just gorgeous, and how each of the cards really convey the words or the keywords that they have. Wow, look at that. Is that? I think, oh yeah, there's even a woman under there, but you can't see her fully because of the text. But the colors that the artist used, it's just, it's really captivating. I love how this is a mixture of, I can't really quite put my finger on it. I feel like it's a mixture of earthy vibes, old earth, somewhat dystopian, cosmic, galactic, and even like, futuristic, in the sense that I don't know, like I feel like I see a lot of nods to like computer stuff. I don't know. It's just, it's so strange. Like this one, I feel like it reminds me of like a computer, a microchip or whatever. But I love this one. The significance of this one. Kintsugi, or kintsugi, I think it is how it's pronounced. Kintsugi is a way of the Japanese people to repair their broken mugs. So, for example, if they have like a teapot or a teacup that broke, they don't really throw it away immediately. They try to mend it, and how they mend it is they actually, I'm sorry if my phone is like, if the screen is bouncing, is they put it together and then seal it with, I don't know what kind of plaster, and then they use gold powder, I think, or something, but it is gold, and they use it to cover the cracks, which essentially makes it stronger and more appealing. And I feel like this card speaks of rebirth exactly by using the kintsugi as a way to convey rebirth. I think it's just gorgeous. Also being bound. Nice. This one, I'm quite unsure. I'm not sure if her face was really squeezed like that to fit in this part. I don't know. I will have to meditate on that. This is the image that's on the box, and wow, it's really stunning. I love it. Clearing your space. Okay. Is that a vulture? A lot of different things are happening or going on in each of the cards. I see, like this one also reminds me of like a UFO, but at the same time you have like this I don't know, like ruins, which is amazing. It's really amazing. Obviously I am enamored with this deck. Ooh, very interesting. Nice. Really, what do you guys think? I mean, I think this is a gorgeous deck. I am so keen to read the guidebook just to find out a little bit more about the meanings, or what the artist intends for the, I don't know, like the messages that she would like to convey. But okay, of course, we're not yet done with our review, because I have to shuffle the cards to. Ow, okay, it is a challenge with my finger. But let's try. Okay, it shuffles nice. It shuffles well. The cards, they do snap back, so that's good. I'm gonna shuffle it this way. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. My finger is still hurting, so I'm gonna try that again. Okay, shuffles really well. How about this way? Okay, so for people who are quite I don't know, not fond of shuffling their decks if they have like edging because you don't want to ruin it. You can also shuffle just very lightly. You know, you don't have to shuffle ferociously all the time. You can do it this way. But you know, I really like to shuffle fast. Ooh. So let's see. Ah. See, the colors are different, but somehow they kind of like really blend together very well. So what do you guys think? The backing, I think, is beautiful. Quite unsure still. You know, I think it's very interesting. It's very intriguing. Not sure if I like it, but it is beautiful. It is appealing. But there you go. Voila. That is my full review and flip through of The Mystical Journey Oracle by Tennessee Carpentier, a deck published by Rockpool. Let me know what you guys think. Do you plan on purchasing this deck? You know, do you like the artwork? Is it a little bit too out there for you? Let me know. I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts. Please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps out a lot, or maybe liking this video so that it goes into the algorithm. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope I see you again soon. Au revoir!